Ball is teed up. Joshua Carty to do the honors. And here we go from L.A. Returning it from the 4. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with McCaffrey. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. The rookie out of Alabama, they're on the tackle. All right, here we go, 2nd down. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Almost an opening drive interception, but that winds up on the ground, incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. And he'll punt it away to end a disappointing opening drive. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. And you'll love the effort on that return as he gets him all the way up beyond the 40. Excellent return. He got 22 before being stopped. And the Rams will take possession. First and 10 from the 41.
44, ready.
Tua taken right to the air. He finds Aguilar. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Working quickly here. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Completed over the middle. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. Offense up to the line fast. Tagovailoa on 1st down. He'll get this one to Adams. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. 1st down, here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talked about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Escapes the pocket. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
That is quarterback play 101. Maybe not the first chapter of it, but man, is that important. Getting downfield, get what you can with your legs, then most importantly, protect yourself. Get down and don't take any extra contact.
Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. Stopped for no gain, and now a big 3rd and goal decision coming up. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Quick throw, finds it out right. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. On comes Joshua Carty to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carty has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Reeled in by George Kittle. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Now they'll throw out of the gun. They'll get it to Brandon Ayuk. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10. Shotgun, handoff to McCaffrey. And he gets this forward to the 19. Offense in the hurry up here. They kick the running back in motion. From the 19. That throw finds Kittle. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
A quarter down, 3 more to go. Time to get the 2nd quarter going. The 49ers sent up inside the red zone. They'll run here. It's McCaffrey. Will take it in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. And they steal it back on the return.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys in Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a...
And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
You do all this heavy lifting to get in the red zone, and you're thinking points, right? I mean, you want a touchdown, but at least a field goal's in play. But, Kate, when you take a sack of that magnitude, now you're almost just hoping to get back in the field goal range.
And he'll go down here at the 16.
I know that completion doesn't move the chains. I love it nonetheless. You make sure that defense is aware of every eligible player going out. And this time it was out of the backfield with a running back that shows he's adept at catching it as well. Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. It's taken in by Williams. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Working quickly here. 1st down, Tagovailoa to throw. Throw complete to Williams. And he'll get it up to the 44. Offense up to the line fast. Here's Tua again. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
Williams gets the 1st and still running. And he's brought down at the 44. It's a gain of 12 there. And it brings up an LA 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Has him on a quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the 36. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams trying to make some noise before halftime. All set up now for 1st and 10. Again, it's Tagovailoa. An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away. That makes it 2nd down.
Well, both ends of their defense nearly came away with a huge play. Another step, and they sacked the quarterback. But even still, the hit altered the throw and almost set up a takeaway.
Sticking to the air, it's Tagovailoa. Got Williams, and it's complete. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. He's on the move. And he'll go down here at the 16. Clock continuing to run as the Rams hurry to the line. Tua off the play fake. Touchdown, LA! Cardi down for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams take a 4-point lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. Returns looking good so far. His return reaches that 34-yard line before he stopped.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing it to start this drive. Kittle's got it on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. They'll throw on 1st. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Kobe Durant has it. There he goes, right sideline. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. Cardi down for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Rams drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Return starts at the 3. And look at this return. And he showed some burst on that return, getting them all the way to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Back to the air, following the pick 6. Chased out to his right. He's going to keep it this time. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out.
Well, the QB made something happen. He got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And he even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the first down.
2nd and 3 now. From the 47. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Running back sent in motion. From midfield now. He's got a man left. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. He's going to throw this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Rams might be able to get some points late after the interception.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Score, Rams 21, 49ers 10.
Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. Here's Wishnowski now to handle the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3.
The Rams take over first and 10.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Aguilar with the grab. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. Catch is made down the right sideline. That one hits for 30. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
A dose of the hurry-up offense here. From the red zone now. Has it in close. And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute. This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back, because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Williams. And he's in for the touchdown. The Rams grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kyren Williams, the touchdown. Point after converted from Carney. And the Rams push their lead to 18. Carney has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Returnable from the 2. Big lift from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's 2nd and 11. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punt team on the field. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Secures this at the 17. And he gets him a small chunk of yards there before he winds up out of bounds. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it'll be their football. First down, here's Tua. Able to find Nakua here. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop.
A gain of 5 brings up second.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Finds him over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Here's Tagovailoa again. On the quick slant, it finds Adams. And they can't jump to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. It's taken in by Williams. He's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Here's Tua again. This throw is cut. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. They kick the running back in motion. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And this is going to be an LA touchdown. The Rams lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. Cardi with the extra point. And the Rams continue piling on to this lead. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. He's going to field this at the 2. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Throwing now on 1st down. Gobbled up on the right side. That's Ayuk. And he's touched down after a... One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Pass play on 1st and 10. On the move, headed right. He tucks it and takes on. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Brought in by Ayuk. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. They're set up at the 35 now. To throw it on 1st down. Buys time, rolling right. Oh, that's a tough one. Couldn't bring in the touchdown clean. It falls incomplete. It's going to be 2nd down.
Plays like that are called twofers. It's why coaches live 2 years for one. All the planning, great play call, careful execution led to that, and it was still dropped to the turf. Touchdown.
Bouncing football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a 49er first down. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Forced out to his right. Complete out to the right. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. Third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
From the 17. Got a man. McCaffrey has it. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball. Right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. From the gun, McCaffrey gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Putting one of the tight ends in motion right. He's throwing for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Down by 3 scores, their hand is forced. They're going to try the onside kick here. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Adams put in motion right. First and 10 now. Here's Tagovailoa. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Tua now from the gun. He's got the hook up to Adams. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Tua off the play fake. Finds him on the crossing route. And he'll go down here at the 16. Give him 24 on that play. And it brings up an LA first down. Working inside the red zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams keep adding to that fourth-quarter lead. It's a Puka Nacua touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one right down the middle. And the Rams grow their lead yet again. Cardi has it all teed up and ready to send it away. Return starts at the 3. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10. Their own 29-yard line.
Drive starts out with a first and 10. Running back sent in motion. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. He puts some air under this one, deep right. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down. He'll throw it. Into the hands of Kittle. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Escapes the pocket. Throwing on the run, deep down the middle. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Offense tagged for the penalty there as they walk off the distance. They're set up at the 35 now. Back to pass on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Throwing on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And it's a pick six as he runs it in for the touchdown. Went to the oh well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future. They had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to the air, following the pick six. And this one's dropped for what would have been a nice game.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, you can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
That's McCaffrey working the sideline. And he'll head out of bounds after a short gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Left side secured by Ayuk. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Still sticking with the passing game. That finds Ayuk complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 30-yard play, Brock, and they've got a fresh set of downs. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. 49ers just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Throwing it again here. Has it at the 7. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the red zone now. Chased out to his right. He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, and you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. Trying to set this up quick. 3rd down from the gun. On the move, headed right. Throw came out right as as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Not on the same page with his tight end. So now they're left with 4th and goal.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3 plays haven't gotten it done. Now a 4th to try to reach that end zone. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Back to throw, needs the end zone. And that'll chip away some of this near the end. It's caught for a touchdown. The 49ers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Brandon Aiyuk touchdown. So the 49ers once again going for 2. Looking for a throw here. And they pick him off again. Through the defense it goes. Room to burn. The 40. At the 20. And the Rams are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. He gets this one to Nacua. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
It's a gain of 35. And the Rams, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
21G, 21G.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted. That's Deommodore Lenoir. Finds a seam left side. He's off to the races. Into the red zone. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Great defensive effort late, even if this one's decided. '49ers to the line. Here comes another 2-point attempt.
The 49ers will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He's dropping back to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And he can't connect with his man, so they tried for 2, but it doesn't work out. With time ticking away, they prepare for a must-get onside kick. And the onside kick doesn't pan out. The Rams make the recovery. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
44. Ready. Cover 2. Hey. Ready.
Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. That one's cut at the 10-yard line. And he'll be touched down after a big play. The outcome's decided here, but we got a timeout with 2 seconds on the clock so they can think it over before their final play. 1st down from the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And they end the season on a great note, Brock, with a W in the final chapter of this.